Half an hour after President Trump had spoken, the UN Secretary General restated what had been the UN position on Jerusalem for decades.
I have consistently spoken out against any unilateral measures that would jeopardize the prospect of peace for Israelis and Palestinians. Jerusalem is a final status issue that must be resolved through direct negotiations between the two parties on the basis of the relevant Security Council and General Assembly resolutions, taking into account the legitimate concerns of both the Palestinian and the Israeli sides.
A number of other leaders backed the UN position, among them Pope Francis, who released a statement calling on all to respect Jerusalem's status quo, based, as he put it, on the pertinent United Nations resolutions. Criticism of President Trump's decision coming too from the President of France.
C'est une décision regrettable.
This is a regrettable decision that France does not approve of, and which goes against international law and all the UN Security Council resolutions.
And the British Prime Minister, Theresa May, said the following: "We disagree with the US decision to move its embassy to Jerusalem and recognize Jerusalem as the Israeli capital before a final status agreement. We believe it is unhelpful in terms of prospects for peace in the region. The British embassy to Israel is based in Tel Aviv, and we have no plans to move it." Back at the UN, even before President Trump made his announcement, the Bolivian ambassador said he would call an emergency meeting of the Security Council.
It will be a reckless and a dangerous decision that goes against international law, the resolutions of the Security Council, also weakens any effort for peace in the region, and also upsets the whole region.
And later in the day, Bolivia was joined by a number of other countries calling for an emergency Security Council meeting, including Egypt, France and the UK. However, waiting in the chamber will be the US veto. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, United Nations.